Welcome back to Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. And here on the podcast, today at least, we're going to be talking about the Spanish film. It is a subtitled film. It's from Spain, and it's on Netflix. It's not a Netflix original, but Netflix acquired it. It's on Netflix now. It was recently released a couple weeks ago as of this recording. It is the film Nowhere. It does bill itself as a Netflix film. So, Nowhere is directed by Albert Pinto, and he is a Spanish filmmaker. And I've never seen anything he's done. Maybe you have, but I take that back. He directed an episode of the Netflix series Money Heist, which is also a Spanish television series. It's got 3 writers, so that's always a bad sign. But it stars Ana Castillo, Tamar Novas, and that's really it. This is a survival horror. Horror is a loose term, but it's a survival film. It takes place in a maybe not so distant future, but the country isn't ever revealed as Spain, but I imagine Albert Pinto and the writers here set this film in Spain. And I did read some comments from some people about the film and how it very much resembles Spain. But in the future, I guess there's a worldwide food shortage, and Spain has become run by a dictator, and this dictator, we never see him, we never meet him, has told his military to kill all of the pregnant women and children to conserve food, I imagine. That's what they say. But and so we meet Albert Pinto and Ana Castillo and Tamar Novas' characters. They are husband and wife, as they are trying to escape the country. And the opening sequence is them trying to get into a shipping container where they're supposed to be loaded on a boat and sent to Ireland. And Tamar Novas' character, Nico, who is very good here, says, because she asks, why are we going to Ireland? And he responds, well, the Irish have survived everything. They drink dark beer, which I thought was pretty funny, because it's pretty true. Anyways, Ana Castillo, we learned that, and after they get into the shipping container, after some tense moments, it's revealed that Ana Castillo's character, Mia, is pregnant. And then we learn that they had a small child that was killed by this regime in whatever country they're in, and so she asks, and there's heavy foreshadowing here, so it's not a greatly directed film. Is because a lot of things are foreshadowed very heavily. It's because there's a conversation between Mia and Nico where she goes, "Why are you so optimistic? There's nothing to be optimistic about." And he's like, well, "We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be great." And that's kind of the calm before the storm. And so throughout the film, so Mia makes it by herself onto the boat, and then the boat encounters this storm. Her and Nico get separated prior to being on the boat, and she gets thrown overboard in the shipping container into what I assume is the Mediterranean Sea or whatever. I don't know. Geography is not great. But the movie then makes her survive in this crate. She can't get out. There's just little holes in the wall to breathe through. And then she has her baby alone in this crate. And so it's like if the room was a pregnant lady, and in Spanish, and then she survives. And there's a lot of convenient plot devices. There's a lot of she's very good at surviving, and we never really understand how she got to be that good. We're just left to assume that, hey, she's that good, so just go with it. But the movie's tense throughout. It's never There's never a dull moment. And so by the end of the film, we are rooting for Mia. Her and Nico they have phones, and her and Nico have a conversation over the phone, which is pretty tear-jerking. I really like this film. I really did. It is subtitled, but it's also dubbed if you're into that. I'm not. But it is a good film. I do recommend it. It's not the greatest survival film I've seen. Castaway's better, but it is very good. So it's on Netflix now. Go give it a watch. Let us know what you think. Anyways, make sure to hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content here on our YouTube channel. You can also find us on all of your favorite social media platforms: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Here on YouTube. And then catch our podcast as it releases weekly every Thursday on your favorite podcast platform. And we'll catch you next time.
Vamos a salir de aquí. Te lo prometo.